question is for the BJP. Dr. Shatropa, the BJP has time and again said that infiltrators are, part of Mamata Banerjee's vote bank or the opposition's vote bank. But how many infiltrators have you all found so far?
We don't need to find anybody. It's the Election Commission of India, which is, through its screening process. There's a lot of sound coming in from somewhere. I can hardly hear. There is an intricate screening happening. And yes, there have been lots and lots of infiltrators which have been found by the Election Commission. And on many cases, we found on camera on different television channels that villages have grown blank. They've gone home or they've gone somewhere else. They've gone left Bengal, and many have been seen lining up at the border. So yes, there are infiltrators. There are definitely infiltrators who have crossed over in some dubious means, and not only have they crossed over, they have been pampered. They have been given documents. They have been false documents. They have been given places to stay. Sleeper cells have been activated by the West Bengal government and the ruling party. And mind you, Deepak, they have been, encouraged to tour not only Bengal. They've gone on a tour of even the rest of India and thrown bombs at some Karnataka cafe. So yes, the infiltrators are a big threat here, and most importantly, Deepak, the many of these people who apparently come from Bangladesh. Why apparently they have come from Bangladesh? In the face of the camera, they are saying that no, yes, we came with some dalals. They're saying people who have been agents kind of, and they're saying that they don't have any other document, but they definitely have a voter's card. So this is very evident that the ruling party and the Trinamool, the party in power here in West Bengal, are encouraging these infiltrators to please come, have a place of your own, and we shall encourage you to do everything on the condition that please vote for Trinamool. So of course there are infiltrators.
That's right. And let me also bring in Mamata Chakraborty, because Mamata, the BJP claims that infiltrators have been found. Do you have the data? Because TMC claims that every time PM Modi or the BJP brings in the word infiltrators, it is like scoring a self-goal, because infiltration, according to the TMC, is a matter of national security. And, if there are infiltrators in the country, then Home Minister has to be blamed.
Look, first of all, I would say Mamata Banerjee has been nurturing the infiltrators like we all raise our babies, right? Like we raise our infants, we raise our kids. So that's how she has been raising the infiltrators. And most importantly, after even sending, Amit Shah has clearly mentioned at the parliament that they have sent or shared 10 letters. If I'm wrong, Shatarupa, please correct me. So after even sending 10 letters, not a single action has been taken on behalf of the state government of West Bengal, first of all. Number two, there are also some riverine areas like if you go to 24 Parganas, then Nadia, Malda, Murshidabad. So these are the river areas. So building up fencing is a little problematic there. So BSF is every time the BSF is getting manipulated by the local authorities, the police people, the local gundas, mafia. So they are actually scaring the BSF. They also have families, so sometimes they also get manipulated. So we cannot just blame everything and anything on BJP or the Home Minister. And most important, the infiltration problem is definitely not a overnight problem. It was started from the Congress era, as we all know that, and also there was a commission report was announced in the year of 1992 or 1991 that was made by Congress government, but not a single person has allowed it to be tabled. And since that time, it's not tabled. So P.K. Sengupta commission report clearly indicates, and it has the entire history of the infiltration problem. And I would request Mamata Banerjee, I would say why she is not appealing this to the central government not to open this, because that time it was completely covered up by the left government and Congress both. So if the P.K. Commission, Sengupta Commission report is there, and if it is tabled properly, so a lot of the elements or factors can be taken from that report. And of course, since West Bengal is the gateway to 3 neighboring countries, so definitely the infiltration problem is not only for our state, West Bengal. This is the matter of the national security. If you look back, Deepak, a couple of months back, we could see that there were some problem at Saif Ali Khan's house. If you remember the name, you please remember the name. You get to know that these sort of little things we generally tend to forget. We don't take it seriously. We think like, okay, chalo, ho gaya, so ho gaya. But these are the high time to take all these factors in our mind, and we should definitely work on that. And also, I would like to remind you, after SIR, I believe that the problem will go a little bit because in Bihar election, Mamata Banerjee has been also saying that and creating the false narrative that SIR and NRC. She's trying to confuse people by by making the false comparison between SIR and NRC. So I would like to see how many people come and appeal that they have, the election commission has just cut down their name. So, of course, there are infiltration problems. So, I believe that after SIR, it will decrease and there will be a proper election on next year.
Well, Mamata Chakrabarti, it is a very, very sensitive topic. And let me also bring in Mr. Barno Burman, who's also another political analyst. Barno Burman, do you believe that TMC is giving a free pass for infiltrators to cross the border?
No.
Because that is the serious charge that has been leveled by the Prime Minister and the BJP time and again. So how do you respond?
See, let me tell you one thing, Hipper. All the international borders are not state's jurisdiction. It is BSF jurisdiction under them. And TMC has never opposed lawful identification of citizen, but we oppose politically motivated, hurried exercise that can in that people will lose their rights to vote. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
So whenever Modi says, our Prime Minister says that Rohingya bhar gaya hai, or their leaders like Shubhendu Adhikari says, ek koti Rohingya ase. Now, after the first stage of SIR, when 58 lakhs vote approximately is wiped off, we want to know how many Rohingya they have found. This is our first question. Second question is, TMC has never opposed any lawful identification. Let us be very clear. People can say anything. BJP spokesperson can say anything. They are biased. But you have to understand one thing. If the disenfranchisement can happen on a big scale, the genuine voters of India, the poor voters, the migrant laborers, the minorities are not allowed to give vote just for the biased political motivated thing, then TMC is not gonna support it. And second of all, see, the international borders are BSF jurisdiction, but you see in Assam, who shares border with Myanmar, this SIR is not happening over there. They don't have any answer to it. You ask the BJP supporters, here we have Shatrup and other person, you ask how many Rohingya they have found. TMC is not in charge of the international borders. Whenever they say infiltration is going on, it is a same-side goal for the central government and the authority who looks after the international border. And second of all, if you see the IB report, the IB report says there is zero infiltration through Bengal border, the border we shares with Bengal, the international border we shares with Bengal. So it is a clear vote bank politics. And let me tell you one more thing. They are saying they have conquered Bihar and next is Bengal. Bengal has its different identity, is politically, be it politically or culturally. So relating Bihar with Bengal is can be a statement of our BJP, but it is not going to work. Today, Prime Minister, all the dialogues are desperate dialogues. He is not confident. He is desperate. So let me assure you one thing. They are saying 58 lakhs, approx 58 lakh votes has gone. Let me tell you, 100%. We don't have, in Calcutta or India, anywhere in India, there is no 100% polling. We always say if there is a voter who has passed away or the double entry is there, you cancel their vote. We don't have any problem with that. But the last, if you look to the last by-election in Kaliganj election, there is a 6,000 names has gone off, but still TMC won that seat in the by-election, Kaliganj by-election. So we in Calcutta or Bengal or India, nowhere that 100% polling happens. So they are whatever they are saying is just a tricky thing to convince their political workers and gain their confidence. But let me assure you one thing very clearly: Bengal people of Bengal has voted always for peace and democracy and for the unnayam. So their this vocal tonic, BJP's vocal tonic is not going to work. And whenever Modi says the Jungle Raj, see, BJP always says Jungle Raj to those states that they cannot conquer or they are not in power. But BJP's all the leaders or PM Modi never talk about Manipur or Haryana. So let me tell you, Bengal is a peaceful state. Is a state where cultured people lives. So BJP don't know the culture of Bengal. BJP don't know the sentiment of Bengal. Sometimes they call Bankim Chandra Chatterjee as Bankim Da. Sometimes they call Master Da Surya Sen as Master. So they say don't know anything. They don't respect to Bengal. They don't respect to Bengalis. So Bengal will reject BJP again and again. You see from 2019, 2021, 2023 Panchayat election or 2024 Lok Sabha election. TMC
Mr.
has
Burman,
gained
if you don't have any opposition to the SIR exercise, and if you really think that Mamata Banerjee is cooperating with the BSF, then why not support the SIR process?
See, first of all, SIR is not related to BSF. SIR is related to Election Commission, and Election Commission is working, on the lines of some political parties. That is our protest. And see, the BLOs are dying. They are suiciding. So this is a deep concern for us, for our fellow citizen, because of the improper infrastructure. NRC has failed in Assam, and that is the statement of CM of Assam, Hemanta Biswa Sarma. That is not my statement. So if you see re-infrastructure of GST or after the demonetization, the central government, the RBI only says 99.6% cash has returned to the bank vault.
Mr. Burman,
So
I think you're deviating. I think you're deviating from the topic. You're changing the direction of the entire debate. Mamata Chakrabarti, before I come to you, let me go across to Dr. Shatropa.
Give me 10 more seconds. I am just relating that our central government, whenever they introduce something, it is not properly infrastructure thing. It is just a political gimmick for them to gain, confidence of the voter. But this is not the way to gain, this is not the way they can win Bengal.
Okay, sir, I think you got your 10 seconds. Let me now take my question to Dr. Shatropa. Dr. Shatropa, TMC says they are in favor of the SIR exercise and they want, eligible voters to be included in the electoral rolls. But time and again, we see TMC bringing in the fear-mongering model. I'll refer to some statements made by TMC leaders because Siddiqullah Chaudhary, a West Bengal minister, has said SIR में लोगों की गर्दन काटी जाएगी. We will convene emergency meetings. And what's more is that emergency meetings will be held in temples and mosques. We will assist people with documents. Except for the last line, do you see the first two lines? SIR में लोगों की गर्दन काटी जाएगी. What kind of a rhetoric is this?
Deepak, you very correctly, when you opened the show today, you said the Prime Minister's arrival today in West Bengal and his speech, albeit over the visual, the audio, he's thrown the gauntlet. You could not have summed it up better. Look at the way Trinamool's supporter. He's not even a spokesperson. The way he's talking. Yes, you are very right. This fear-mongering was started by none other than the Chief Minister of West Bengal herself. She panicked. She's an astute politician. She was convinced that if the SIR is done properly by the Election Commission without any political pressure, then she's out to lose. So she started by blaming the BLOs, asking them where have they gone, why have they gone. They just went for a training, a proper training which Election Commission had been called. Then you have Abhishek Banerjee, who goes and says that man marking like you do in a football match or a hockey match, and everybody has to be man marked. Some Trinamool BLAs have to constantly hound the BLO. So with this kind of pressure, and of course what you said about Siddhikula and many other ministers have said things like, taking out, plucking out somebody's eye and breaking BLO's hands, etc., etc. So I mean, this is what Trinamool keeps on doing in West Bengal, and all this hogwash that Borno has been saying that no, they are not against the deletion of legitimate voters is absolute
Certainly, we are
hogwash.
not.
What kind of language or what kind of information he has? Entire India is privy to the fact that Trinamool is up against election commission like the rest of their they're against every center agency for that matter. As far
A
as
very, very dangerous rhetoric, Dr. Shatrupa. Let me bring in a Congress spokesperson,
can I
Sandeepa
just
Chakrabarti, as well. Dr. Shatrupa, let me give an opportunity for the Congress as well, because the opposition parties as well as the petitioners have already faced a major setback as far as the apex court's reiteration on the SIR process is concerned. And they had even failed to provide sufficient evidence to prove any violation of natural justice. Sandeepa Chakrabarti, how do you justify this and how do you want to respond? Because every single election, after it is done, after the result day, Rahul Gandhi comes out with an allegation saying vote chori, and he also says that there were duplicate voters. But so far there have been no evidence that has been presented, and even the apex court has delivered a major setback for many petitioners, including the Congress as well.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be coming to your point, sir, Deepak ji.
Sure.
First of all, I was listening to everyone, each and every respected panelist of this panel of today's evening. So, after all the lines, actually, I got a conclusion that there is a thin line, there's a thin line similarity between TMC and BJP, that BJP through this SIR and with the help of Election Commission of India, BJP wants to remove the legitimate names and Trinamool want to include the fake voters. So that is the reason why Lovely Khatun, why I am saying this name, because Shaturupadi, my dearest panelist, BJP panelist, Shaturupadi knows it very well. Lovely Khatun was the Panchayat Pradhan of Trinamool Congress, and later on she got removed from her post with the help of High Court of Calcutta, because she came out as a Bangladeshi citizen. But the irony is, right now what we are seeing after SIR, that Election Commission of India has included her name in the voter list. So Bengal's people, they are into a very big confusion right now. So in between legitimate voters and fake voters, number one. Number two is, there are basic questions. I want to ask the ruling party of the state, that is TMC, and the ruling party of the country, that is BJP, that how many Rohingyas got caught through this SIR?
I ask the
First
same
To
question.
question,
interrupt you here
madam.
and
Second
ask you a
is,
question, are you saying that the
Deepak,
BJP and
Deepak,
TMC are in cahoots?
that's what Congress
Deepak,
keeps
let
can
saying.
I
me
ask,
tell,
can I
I
ask
have
something? Please give
patiently,
me 5 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds, please.
if you guys cannot keep the patience on, then definitely I am not going to entertain you guys. I am not going to get involved myself. Okay, first of all. So give that respect to the panelists. So the second question is, how many illegal Bangladeshis got detected? I am not asking about deportation. I am asking how many Bangladeshis got detected through this SIR, which was the work of Home Ministry, which was the work of Home Minister of our country, that is India, that is Bharat. Second question. Third question, no one actually has took their name, the Matua community, the depressed Hindu community of West Bengal. How many Matua's name got removed from the list? So this Shantanu Thakur, let me finish, please. Shantanu Thakur, the respected BJP MP, who himself, he made himself a stooge of BJP's financial every part of journey, and he played the religious belief of Matua community. So where is Shantanu Thakur right now? Listen, I know I have very few airtime. very limited airtime. So these are the pointed questions I am asking. And my dearest Shoturupadi, what you have said, whatever you have said, that Bangladeshis are there, they have come here in India, they have crossed the border, fine. But do you know, with your speech, according to Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, actually what he has said today is that Bangladeshis are here. Actually, he is spitting on his three-course meals. I'm narrating the three-course meals. They are the so-called Chaneka of our country, that is Home Minister Amit Shah, the laser-eyed Jai Shankar.
Right, Sandeepa, I'm really sorry to interrupt you here, but we are running out of time. We are running out of time here. But the bottom line
Just
is,
5 seconds, just 5
is,
seconds, please, 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds.
All right, 5 seconds.
Okay, can I speak, please? I would like to say something. You're talking to me, right, Deepak?
No,
Can
I'm
I
asking
just
Sandeepa to conclude her,
okay.
submission, because we are running out of
Okay,
time
I'm
and
so
we
sorry.
really have to
Yeah.
wrap up the show. Sandeepa, you have 5 seconds.
What I said before, that BJP wants to remove the legitimate voters, and TMC wants to add the fake voters. And this is the entire Jhalmuri story behind the stage going on in
why
Bengal.
Rajnaran filed a case against Indira Gandhi in the year of 1997, and Indira Gandhi was
Well,
prevented
here you
from
have
not being
the Congress
nominated
suggesting that the
for
BJP
election for
and the
6 years.
TMC are in cahoots, viewers. But the irony is that the Congress and the TMC are part of the same larger opposition bloc.